that snort sweet white powder.
Oh my god. Welcome back to Win of the Wild, everyone. Session 52. That's
52.
divisible by 8.
This session we're doing drugs.
I thought we were in 51.
No,
I thought it was
no,
50 copy.
52 is not divisible by 8. I am in it. I think. Hang on, shit.
56 is divisible by 8. So.
He said it so confidently and he questioned himself. Only moment that.
Chat, we're going to go to a small break and we're going to try this again.
Nope, no break. Who the fuck's reading the recap? Because I have no idea.
Because Avery can't do the math.
I can't do the math. You cannot count to 2.
Oh,
no takers?
I can do it.
I believe Austin is.
Okay, Austin.
Great.
He said he's going to read it as is, no chat GPT.
Oh,
that's
that's right. There was no proofreading on this.
Yeah, he's raw dogging fucking life, my guy.
Let's go. Win in the Wild, session 51. The party awoke to the smell of stew Leica left behind. They proceeded to store a 7th level thunder step in the crown. Jeatz used teleportation circle to follow the voice that said he was able to get the party to Marshfen. They were thrown into Aunt Reyna's basement, where she told them the history of changelings in the wild. After Ariazel betrayed Indring and sought to kill all their offspring, Exurbia allowed the changelings to leave the wild. However, in this promise was a curse. Should a changeling ever return to the wild, they would perish. At this moment, Exurbia also blanketed her realm in magic that would erase all memories from other planes, as well as all writings as formed to protect her realm from people like Ariazel. Aunt Reyna also mentioned her daughter May was part of the eclipse, though she is sometimes gone for weeks. The party went shopping and kept an eye out for a wandering trader halfling. They made good money from their stockpiled loot and bought a few things. Jeatz scammed an auction house out of a ton of gold by selling Legendarius, giving his name as Barnaby Beppo, telling the auction house he hails from Barakran and where to find it, potentially endangering the halflings. While shopping, Horace spotted a halfling fitting what they were looking for. She was sketched out by Almyre and Jeatz, very obviously following her, but told them to meet here outside the docks warehouse in 3 hours.
And that's where we are now. Wow. Hey, only 2 typos, I think.
Yeah, I think only 2 or 3.
Doing pretty good.
Anyway, okay, so that's where we are now. So this halfling standing across from you in this alley is... Actually, give me just a moment here. My music slider isn't responding on my Go XLR. That feels like that's a problem. I don't like that at all. Okay, well, I can just adjust that in Kenku if I need to. Okay, sorry. Mentally resetting here. I need a city. Okay. Sure. That one. Cool. Anyway, and that's where we are now. So this this halfling that you saw is decked out in exactly what you were looking for. Very clearly a wandering trader from Barakran, the halfling village that you guys had just come from. And she says, meet me at the docks warehouse in 3 hours. And then with that, she pivots on her heel and you see her disappear behind this building.
Did I look like a fool tripping there, or did I look cool?
I think we looked both pretty cool, buddy. I think we were cool in the street. I didn't even notice you tripped, honestly. Like, just,
wow.
You know, I thought it was you were breakdancing. I honestly was thinking.
I have been practicing my breakdancing while you guys.
I can tell. I can tell.
These stones really have a lot of loose cobbles. Unhappy baby. Okay, so with that, you've got basically 3 hours, and as I said before the session, I did add a few extra items. The auction house would be closed at this point. definitely intentional there. So you guys couldn't sell any more shit. Don't mind me doing that. But if you guys want, I can resend you the items on sale, but just to go over it, obviously what we had before, but there's a few new items in the potion shop. We have Sovereign Glue and Universal Solvent, as well as a potion of Vitality. And then in Annie's Combat Emporium, there is a quiver of +2 arrows and also a anti-magic cape. So I'll send those new. I was about to send them in Discord.
Great.
Some interesting items you've added. Maybe something to do with later in this session.
What is Sovereign Glue again?
Sovereign Glue? What the fuck is that?
Let me look it up.
Glue.
Oh yes, if one of you would like to read the description of Sovereign Glue, please.
Sovereign Glue. Ooh, I like this viscous, milky white substance can form a permanent adhesive bond between any two objects. It must be stored in a jar or flask. It's coated with a little slipperiness.
Damn, it's like cum in the shower.
Okay.
Okay.
And
I regret nothing.
Yeah, that's where we'll end our session.
When found, a container contains
right.
1d6 plus 1 ounces. That covers 1 foot.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, I like this.
Sean? You there?
I think his child was crying.
Poor child.
Yeah, sorry. Let's see. Yeah, it covers a 1 foot square surface and takes 1 minute to set. Once it is done, it can be broken only by the application of the universal solvent, or oil of etherealness, or a wish spell. Damn, that's powerful.
Always a
Crazy.
wish spell. How much was that?
This is 500 gold.
500.
I
And
feel
then the solvent
we'd
for
be
is 100.
fucking
Yeah, I think we
stupid
got
just to not get it, right?
Yeah, we've got to.
I feel like we have to, because Avery's cooked up some bullshit. We have to use that later.
I'm not gonna. Actually, you know what? That is something that I think I would do. Be like, well, you could have bought something to make this problem way easier to solve. Am I doing that? You'll never know.
You could have just bought shit. Fuck.
Okay, yeah. As you're looking around, you guys have circled back around to Polly's potions. What do you want? The glue just came in stock.
That's kind of convenient. Well, this wasn't here earlier.
Some schmuck brought it back in. Said he didn't want it anymore.
Huh, well, that sucks.
He said he was using it for something kinky. And it didn't turn out too good.
Weird question, probably, but was he wet?
What do you mean?
No,
Wet?
nothing. Anyway,
Okay.
does it come with something to dissolve the glue, or is it just...
The universal solvent does come separate.
Oh, wow, that's kind of price gouging, honestly. You're telling me that you're going to give us something, like you'll sell us an item, but not the complete package?
I'll knock 1 gold off the price of the solvent if you buy him as a package. Now that's a steal.
It's a steal for someone. That's absolutely true. I guess I'll try to buy it.
Oh, all right. I don't have. But yes, we can definitely haggle.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, I should always do the haggling, y'all.
Yeah, because you're charisma, right?
Yeah, because I have a +5.
Yeah.
So it's 4d6s.
Yep.
And then I can re-roll up to 5 times.
Up to 5 times, yeah.
So we'll just call it a package deal because you do get a 1 gold discount.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I guess.
$5.99.
Okay, so what is going on here? I don't remember what that was supposed to be.
Okay.
What is today? It's the 10th. I'm not going to be able to read what this is later. All right, so for $5.99, let me roll my D6s rather.
My
One gold discount. Hell yeah.
Shit, sorry. Fucking did that shit on my
$599.
All right, I've got my first dice selected.
Okay, I do
3.
too. It's a 4.
Got a feeling that's going to be your lowest dice. All right, I've got my next dice selected.
Okay.
3.
It's a 6.
Okay. Got my next dice selected.
Okay.
4.
It's a 4.
Ooh, okay, a tie. So that is Jeatz. Tie. And my last dice selected is a 4.
It's 6.
Okay, so that is a 15% discount on $5.99.
Mhm.
Okay, 0.15 times
15 times 6 minus 1.
is 8.
That's 60 off of $5.99.
660 off.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's. Wait, what? Hang on.
No, I didn't do the math wrong.
No,
You're right.
no.
You're right.
Hang
I'm
on.
underselling myself. You're right.
80. We'll round up to 90. So that is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's
509.
90 technically.
509. You got a good deal.
Okay. Sean, will you?
Sucker was
will
in
you
it for
manage
the
that in?
one gold discount.
How much did you get?
Oh yeah, roll a d6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let me. So you sold it to me for 509.
Uh-huh. And yeah,
Okay,
keep
so
keep track
bag.
of that in the bag of holding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna do the quantity.
A 4.
Plus 1. Did you get? So it's 5.
5 ounces.
5
Nice.
ounces, huh?
And then you also got solvent.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there an amount to
Just
this all?
one. Just one solvent though.
Hey, you got a lot of glue, but not a lot of solvent. You want another?
Do I? I don't know. Y'all?
You have another?
I mean, is it just like if I have one solvent, it works for as much glue as I use at one time? How meta is this solvent?
Oh, you know what?
Universal
Yeah. Can.
solvent.
Is it like one solvent per 1 ounce, or?
Let's see. A legendary item that can dissolve. Oh, here we go. Some more milky liquid. This tube holds milky liquid with a strong alcohol smell. You can use an action to pour the contents of the tube onto a surface within reach.
I think
The
it's
liquid
only...
instantly dissolves 1 square foot of adhesive it touches.
I think it's only
that's
one.
2 different orders.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I think it's
two
only
different-
one
That's
use.
2 measurements. A square foot and 5 ounces is 2 different fucking.
No. The description
The ounce, 1 ounce is one
is
square
1 square foot on the sovereign.
Oh, okay.
So the solvent is just for one use, basically.
Okay. Is it? What do y'all think? Is it worth buying more solvents then?
Yeah, maybe like one.
Let's see.
I just for sake of ease, I'll give you the same 15% discount.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, then I'll buy 4 more so that I have 5.
Okay,
Total.
so that's 15% off. Oh my god.
$85 each.
Okay, so that's what 85 times
Solvents.
4.
is 340.
Cool. 340. Intriguing that you created an item that caused me to spend more money because of how well I did on a roll.
Interesting.
Oh, maybe he's not using this glue later.
And I
Just use it
guarantee
to
you,
fuck
you will not.
around.
I would guarantee you're not going to use all of the doses of the sovereign glue.
Yeah, this is
Just a
fucking-
money sink.
Victor Kane is fucked. I'll tell you that.
Got to glue to a fucking wall.
Yeah, my man doesn't have a fucking chance.
No shot. Okay. Okay. So yeah, there's a couple other items today I sent as well.
I think I'm interested in the potion of vitality and maybe the anti-magic cape.
I
Alright.
also was interested in both of these.
Okay, so yeah, the
Do you
potion.
have 2 anti-magic capes?
Well, you're still at Polly's potion, so if you want to wrap up, if you want to buy the potion of vitality, or I guess we can just roll. We can just do like a wipe between them. At Annie's combat emporium, she says, "Nope, we just got the one cape. This one just came in. Someone returned it, and they were not happy with their purchase, so it has not been washed."
What kind of fucking...
Then I get a discount?
Yeah.
It is
Used
already
and unwashed?
discounted. I think 500 is a great deal.
How about we haggle for it?
Well, that's fine by me.
What am I rolling? 3/6?
4d6, and then you can re-roll a number of times equal to your charisma.
Right.
Modifier. Not your score.
Yeah, 20 rerolls.
I'm keeping this. 5.
Alrighty. Oh, well, I haven't picked my dice yet, Sean. Well, now I
Oh.
know. Okay. So just tell me you're going to maybe pick something different. But don't say yeah. I've got to do my thing. How much was that? 5. Okay. I have my first dice selected. 2.
5.
There you go.
Very original. Thank you, Sean.
He didn't change it. Okay. Got my next dice selected. 6.
6.
Ooh, it's a tie.
Damn.
Okay. Got my next dice selected. A 5.
6.
Ooh. Get fucked,
Got my
Avery.
next dice selected. That is a 4.
6.
Oh,
Nice.
so that is another 15% discount.
Hell yes.
Math. Okay, that's a
Everybody.
75 gold discount, so your total becomes 425. Hey, I can do that math in my head.
Very nice.
Very.
Yeah, if you go somewhere else, I'm definitely giving the shopkeepers higher charisma because I need to reroll more.
I'm interested in
fair.
the potion of vitality over here at Polly's.
All right, yeah, that's a good one. Sean, do you want to read the? Do you have the description for that one up?
I've got it up.
Okay, if you would go
when
ahead and read it.
When you drink this potion, it removes any exhaustion levels you have and ends the poisoned condition on you. For the next 24 hours, you regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit point die you spend. The potion's crimson liquid regularly pulses with dull light, calling to mind a heartbeat.
All right, that's good. Want to haggle?
Could we come to an agreement on a price?
I reckon we can.
Almyre, I'll get one too if you want to haggle for, I guess, 2.
All right, we just got the one. Sorry.
Ah,
Never mind.
just the one. Okay, what's my charisma modifier? 3. Okay, I need to re-roll.
So how much is that? 9,
Sure.
950. I will say that your money might be better spent buying health potions if you catch my drift.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For me?
That's
or
what I
for
plan on.
just-
No. Y'all as a group in general after this.
In general, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 100% an item I need to buy here first in a second, but
All right, got my first dice ready. A 2.
Same. A 5.
Damn, y'all haven't put up a 2 or a 1. I don't think.
No.
Okay.
What are you
Got my
rolling?
second dice. 2.
5.
Okay. Got my next dice ready. A 5.
6.
Shit, dude. Okay, got my next dice ready. That's 6.
6.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a tie. Another 15%er. Wow, look at that. Okay.
I don't feel like this percentage is very much. So it's not like it.
I mean, in this case,
You
it's
know,
143 gold off.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of.
But
So 950 minus 143 is
Yeah. 807. Sorry.
807? Yeah, 807. Oh, sorry. I could just do minus 143. Oh, wait, no. God.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. You're good, buddy.
More
Yep.
shopping?
I'd like to go buy that quiver.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Sean, can you add that to the bag of holding, or do you need me to?
No, I got it already.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Potion of vitality. Alrighty. Oh, you want that quiver of arrows? Yeah, that's good stuff right there. It functionally turns your bow into a +2 bow, and if you already got a magical bow or some kind of masterwork, it makes it crazy good.
Okay. So, because it would be +2, right?
Yeah. So functionally, it would make your bow +4 if you have a +2 longbow.
Because
You have a bow?
I do have a +2 longbow, boys. Okay.
Sorry. Gotta get rolling here.
Oh. Look at it, because it didn't count. Oh, Avery. Oh, you don't know this. Not great.
Oh, really?
He could be lying.
That's true.
Be lying.
How much was that? 750.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. First is selected a 3.
3.
Oh, okay. Starting off with a tie. Interesting. Second dice is selected.
Yeah, go ahead.
6.
A 5.
Oh, okay. That goes to Annie. Next dice is selected.
Yep.
4.
4.
Ooh, uh-oh. And last dice is selected a 5.
It's a 3. I have to pay
Wow.
10% more. Yeah.
Dang.
Okay. So
yeah, I got 2 1s and 2 2s on my.
ooh, yikes.
Yeah,
Pretty
rough.
So 750 plus 75 is 825.
Oof. Sorry, boys.
Wow, I didn't expect to get more money for that.
You know, you gotta balance it out sometimes.
Is it broken?
What was it? 825.
Yeah, there. You're missing one of the arrowheads in there. No.
How much did you say?
825.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. Well,
Shit, y'all still have gold after that?
Gold. I
Christ.
still have over a
Oh
grand.
yeah. Me too. I almost have 2.
I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know. I kind of don't want to budge on the potion of healings. Potions.
that's
of,
fair.
Just because I've already
budged
set
on
those.
That's fair.
Okay. Well, let's go buy some potions at market price. Except,
Yes.
All right, market price
I would
only.
except we're gonna haggle.
Yeah, I would like to buy a superior and 2 graders.
Okay.
So that gets me. That's what, 640? Is that the price?
240 plus. Avery, that is not. Okay. 640. Yeah.
640. Okay, great. Let me add them on here. Potion of superior healing. Add 1. Potion of greater healing. Ooh, I need to just make my own little thing here.
Oh, perfect. It adds up nicely. All right.
All right, who's next?
What are you getting? Did you update
Me?
it on your?
I updated
pack?
1. Can you add me? Or I can do it. I got it. Copy. Cancel.
Okay. You're adding the potions.
Yeah, I'm adding mine.
There might be some already.
They did, yes. I didn't have a greater healing under my name already, though.
There are 9 potions of healing, and there's no name next to it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did we buy some last? We bought some last time.
We've just had some. Like, we've just consistently gotten them, which is a great problem to have. Like,
I mean, the mushrooms you found in the cave were functionally, but I don't know if you ran out of those.
Well,
Oh,
y'all,
yeah,
I gotta lock up the school real quick. I'll be back.
you got a what?
Lock up the school real quick. I can do it from my phone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was
That's
like,
less troubling.
seeing like the
I'm going to get. Let me look at this. Okay, I'm gonna get a potion of speed.
potion of speed. Okay.
Let me just.
If you want to haggle for that, you can.
Oh yeah, sure.
I was just saying the potions of healing because I've set those prices basically in stone for the rest of the campaign. I didn't want to kind of budge on those, but yeah, potion of speed, sure.
So we can't haggle for potions.
Healing potions specifically. Everything else is okay. Okay, so that's 500. Right, yeah. All right, let me know when you are ready to haggle for that one, Sean.
All right, yeah, I fixed that number there. Okay. All right. Oh.
I have sanded D6s rolling around in my hand.
Hot, I think.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay, first dice selected. 5.
6.
Feels
Second
fucking
dice
bad,
selected.
son.
A 1.
2.
Oh my god. Third dice selected. A 4.
Get good, kid.
4.
Okay, that's a tie at least. Last dice selected is a 4.
4.
Oh, okay. That's a 10% discount, but you know. Okay, so that brings it down to 450.
Okay. All right, so I'm getting the potion of speed, and then I'm going to get 1 superior healing potion.
Okay.
Let me just add that into the inventory so I don't forget. Healing superior, and it goes to Horace. And then I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 greater healing potions.
Oh, very nice. Does that put you like right at 0 gold?
After the discount, I have like 10 left.
Ah, okay. So enough to put you up for
and
a few nights, maybe.
That's it for me.
All right.
I'm going to be sleeping on the street after this.
I'd like to buy.
Thanks for injecting your local economy with cash.
Are you family owned?
Yep.
I hope you're not corporate. Oh, thank God.
I want to buy. I think. Should I buy 10 greater potions, or should I?
I mean,
some money?
I would maybe, well, I don't know, I'd buy like maybe 1 superior at least. It's a pretty big boost of health.
Yeah, that's from. I mean, okay, so it's not actually 84. I didn't fix it on my thing. It's 44 plus. No, shit. Hang on. Fuck. What was it? Is it
fixed on
84?
the second one.
Is it 84?
You fixed on the second
44
one, right? Didn't you? Or
8d4 plus 8 is
Is superior? Is that right?
So basic is 10 health. Greater is 20 health.
84 plus 8
Superior
is
is
superior.
40.
Okay. Yeah.
Superior should be 40.
Okay.
So whatever that is.
So in the screenshot on Discord, it's not updated, but I did update it in my
44 plus
OneNote.
4 for greater.
Yeah. Because all of them are d4s. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll do 2 superiors since you just bought a bunch of graders. So that's 800 gold.
Okay.
Dang. You bomb.
So that leaves me with 300-ish gold left. 400-ish gold left, actually.
I'm changing tips on my Kindle pen, and I just flung the old one. God knows where.
Well, who knows that?
Yeah, that is smashed as fuck. Okay, cool. Anyone else want to buy anything? Austin, interested in wares, or did you buy what you wanted?
I've bought all I wanted, I think.
Alrighty, cool.
Sean, did you update everything?
Yep.
Alrighty. Very good. Okay, so with that said, the sun is starting to set at this point. It's at sundown. You see the street lamps start to come on. You see smoke starting to rise in the air as people put on fires. As it's becoming winter, so it's getting chilly out after the sun goes down. You smell some roast meat from a nearby marketplace, and yeah, the halfling directed you to a docks warehouse. So if you guys want to make your way there and maybe roll me a perception check to see if you can find her.
Ooh, perception check with disadvantage. Wait, how long has it been?
3 hours.
Can I say that in that time, like, I shopped and we were waiting, I pulled my
Yeah, totally.
weapon back.
Yeah, if you want to do.
I still got a 9, so like it doesn't really matter for this.
Yeah,
but...
roll me, because it's a ritual. Tell you what, roll me a stealth check to see if you can find kind of a hidden enough corner.
Would
to not be caught.
do I do that with disadvantage?
No, you can just roll it. Oh shit. Almyre or Horace, do either of you want to give the help action?
I will help.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, there you
go. So you said a stealth?
A stealth, please. Yep.
Okay. I don't have a +8 in stealth.
Is the anti-magic cape in the... Is that an item?
Oh, I will make it an item. It is not anti-magic armor is a thing, but I didn't want to give you armor because it was going to be worse than what you guys already had. So I just made it an item that you don't have to attune to, but I will make it in D&D Beyond.
Does a 12 pass?
Sorry, I didn't expect you to not pass that.
It's fine. I use magical guidance to re-roll it.
Hang on. Let me just see. You see a Solarian walking by, and he starts to notice you, even with Horace kind of trying to distract him.
Okay. With my re-roll, I get a... give me a second. Give me a fucking second.
What the hell are you doing?
Boy, sorcery points are being used in a very unusual way for me. A 15.
Okay. 15 will do it. He starts to look your way, and then Horace kind of steps in and strikes up a conversation. The Solarian looks annoyed and then kind of walks off.
What kind of sword is that?
Cool. I've got
A steel one. Why do you care? Who are you?
You guys are still on steel? I'm just kidding. That's a pretty good blade you got there. Look, is that... What's on the handle? What's on the hilt right there? Is that...
I don't. It's a lizard. You know, it's pretty cool.
Oh. So I thought that was an image of your mom or something, but...
No,
What?
I'm. My mom, she's dead. So.
Oh.
Oh. I overhear this and I'm like, oh. I get my... I overhear this as my sword reappears and I'm just like, oh. Oh, man. Mine too.
What? Okay.
Mine too.
Okay. No, this isn't a therapy session. I got to get back on patrol.
Do we need a bug?
No. Touch me and I'll kill
Come
you.
here.
No.
Don't touch me and I'll kill you.
DM, did we decide mine was dead too?
I think so.
I think
yeah.
we did.
Yeah. Just because your dad's fucking ancient.
Come here, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome
It's time
to
for
the
our
Dad's Club.
Time for an
Someone walks
Armama's
away.
guide hug. Come here.
Yeah, so you start to hug him, and he like bends his knees to slip out of the hug as you guys get close.
We'll just like hold our arms and we'll just like around him in like a like in the
Just
middle
trying
of like a huddle.
Okay, no, I'm good. Nope.
Mr. Slayer, how often is it that parents are dead in your line of work? Just wondering.
My
Is it a requirement?
No, in my platoon, everyone's mother is still alive except for mine. So it's not a big deal. It's fine.
Well,
Hey.
in my platoon, everyone's mother's dead. So if you ever think about, coming and hanging out, we can trauma bond.
Nope. I'm good. I'll just thaumaturgy my own clothes clean. And just definitely not think of my mom when I'm washing my clothes.
It's understandable. I mean,
I don't need therapy. Therapy's for losers.
That's
what?
that goes against. What do you mean no therapy? That goes against the whole teachings of King Melchior. It's important to have good mental health.
Well, they definitely didn't teach me that in training.
I hear Solarians go to therapy at least twice a week.
Yeah. Usually I just make up an excuse and, they tell me I don't have to go.
That's, I listen, I think you're selling yourself short. I'm not saying that you have to go, but I think you owe it to yourself to really take that chance.
You know what? Roll me a persuasion check.
And one more thing.
Yes?
Whether or not you go, your mom would be proud of you.
The tear starts to stream down his face. Roll me a,
Oh my god.
one of you roll me a persuasion check.
That's
with
definitely on
advantage.
my right there.
Can that have been a help for me?
Yeah, you can do it with advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I rolled a 28.
Oh my god. Yeah, he starts bawling. It's like, no, you're right. She would be proud of me. I'll go, I promise.
Hey,
runs off.
we
What?
love you.
I love you too, man.
Can
And
I-
he
can
goes in
I-
for a hug.
Can I try to deceive him by changing my voice just slightly to be like a woman's version of his voice and
No.
to say, I'm sure mother's proud of you, but I try to say voice a little bit. I realize I'm
Like, no, you do it when he's hugging me, so it's like maybe he's hearing the voice in his head.
I want him to think that he's like disembodied hearing the voice.
He like looks
A
around.
la Mufasa in the clouds.
Yes, exactly. Austin gets me. He's on my side.
He looks around, kind of sketched out, and he's like, "Did you guys hear that? Oh, I think we went crazy. I really do need
I
therapy."
think we all heard it. Hey, I think the soul. You know what? You can start moving the Solarian. Connect with the people around you. Connect with yourself, and that'll be the greatest thing in life.
I'll try to be better.
Spread the good word, my friend.
Peace be with you.
Okay, thanks, guys. You really
Is that what you say?
Thanks, God. What? Oh, peace be with you.
I don't know. Yeah.
No, that isn't a thing. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Have a good evening. Don't get into too much trouble. And he sulks away.
And also
Wow.
with you?
Have a good night, and also with you.
I look over at Horace and Almyre and I'm like, I really think help that guy. We really made a difference.
Yeah, I mean, I went from distracting him to asking about the
It's
sword.
very
and-
funny. We really like to dismantle governments, but we're all about help.
We dismantle and we build up.
Listen,
we don't
the
just
best
do one.
The best people need
Right.
help, not hurt.
Yeah. And just because they're with a Solarian doesn't mean they're bad people,
Right. I mean, a lot of these folks are just forced into servitude. They don't really have the choice. It's so painful to think about.
Yeah. Maybe after we're done, we start some sort of Solarian help group,
Oh, maybe.
Nah.
looks at that point, like, it's like, oh, we just killed him.
Oh boy. All right. Well, it's getting about that time of day if you want
Speaking of
to.
which, where's your sword?
Oh, it's right here.
Oh,
Yeah, Jeatz joined the conversation just as his ritual finished up with Horace having distracted the guard. Okay. Well, do you guys want to everyone roll me a perception check real quick?
Yep.
Sure.
Oh,
Now
that's
that
a
I
nat
can do
20.
that without fucking.
Mm.
I see everything.
Well, Horace, you know exactly what you're looking for, because you were the one that spotted her in the first place.
right.
So with that, I'll say you guys are
22 for
walking
me.
a 22. Wow. Okay. Jeatz?
I wasn't even gonna roll, but I guess I will.
Come on, we gotta see
Oh,
if
God.
you...
Okay. Where's my d20? It's a 12.
Okay. Yeah, Jeatz, you're just a little too distracted looking at your sword now that he's back in your hands.
Are you hearing voices again?
Good to be back, master.
I never stopped hearing voices, my friend.
We should kill.
Yes, we should.
I felt like he was gonna go on there and say a name and then didn't.
We should kill them all. Okay, cool. So Horace and Almyre, you get your heads on a swivel. You guys are walking in the docks district. The smell of fish is pungent in the air. You see people carrying barrels of fish on their backs. There's also a small market here, a couple of vegetables, but largely there's some other trading going on. You pass by a shop called the Gunnery, which Horace, you see, appears to be selling gunpowder across the street from a large warehouse where you see leaning against the corner of a little outcropping on a building. The halfling that you're looking for. Well, your opportunity is not over. I did fail to mention that the gunpowder is also for sale. So if you want to come back to that, we can. But yeah.
We used all my money.
Oh shit! You did use all your money.
I used all my money.
Items so they can't blow up my shit.
Shit. I'm gonna empty my health potions and fill them up with gunpowder.
So, would you be interested in some gunpowder? In some potions?
Okay, so let's see. I'm looking for y'all's pictures, by the way. Yeah. So you guys are walking this direction down the street, and yeah, you see the halfling you were looking for is across the way, leaning up against this doorway right here.
Walk up.
Yeah, she doesn't appear
I'm gonna
to
try
have
to-
spotted you. At least not
I'm gonna try to trip, do a cool Willy Wonka trip again while I walk up.
Okay, roll me a performance. Like, you lock eyes at this point. Roll me a performance check.
Can I give him a help action?
If you want to trip him, maybe.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. yeah. Or so you can roll with advantage.
That is a 16.
With a 16, she's impressed that you didn't like sprain something. As you stand up, she says, "Is that all you got?
Damn.
At least I recognize you."
Oh wow! I guess my first one was a little too good. I'm still
Yeah,
practicing.
hard to top that. Yeah. So where are your friends? Are they behind you? She kind of like looks around you. She's.
I mean, I
think
tripped
so.
him, so I'm definitely in view
Oh
anyway.
yeah. Okay, that's true. Okay. Well, you're all here and reasonably on time. She like checks where the sun is.
Sorry, if we're a little behind. We had to save a Solarian's life. I know that sounds weird. We changed. I think put him on a better path.
Okay. That they're kind of all bad. They murder
Well, I
And-
really think that we made a difference in this man's life. He's gonna go to therapy. I know that's crazy, right?
A Solarian going to therapy.
I know.
That's a good joke. That's a good joke.
No, listen,
And at least twice a week. That's impressive.
yeah, he says he's been skipping his court mandated therapy sessions, his Solarian mandated therapy, which is insane. Like, why would you skip those? Those are paid for by the government.
Well, A, that's not a thing, so he was definitely lying to you. And B, he murders people, so I don't really know what else to say.
Can I do an insight check to see if the man was lying to me?
Yeah.
Or yeah, I guess it's an insight check. Yeah.
He must have been a good actor if he was, because he
Is that
was
an 11?
bawling his eyes
It's an
out.
11.
You're not sure. You're not sure who's telling the truth.
I find it hard to believe that his court mandated therapy wasn't for real. I mean,
When you say
they don't
court
just
it sounds
make
like
that
he
up on the
is a
spot.
bad
It just
guy.
didn't come out of someone's head. You know?
He probably had other issues and was just lying to make up a story. Just listen. Come on in. I'm Revo. Revo Barefoot. We haven't met officially. But,
he actually
yeah, please
barefoot?
come in.
Oh wait, Revo. Wait, is
She,
Revo my
This would be
cousin?
really
yeah,
nice.
she-
She's
yeah,
my
Revo,
cousin, right?
yeah, Revo, she's barefoot. Yeah, doesn't have shoes
But
on.
she's my cousin, right? That's the one that
No, May is your
or-
cousin.
May is my cousin. Okay.
Yeah, keeping the E or EA AE thing in the family.
May is the daughter of
Oh, that was weird. I did not mean to pay. That was bizarre.
Equipment
my
on the ground.
aunt or whatever, right? That we stayed with.
there's equipment descriptions on the ground. What the fuck is this? So she follows. So she walks into this tiny little office. There's some stools here. She kind of gestures for you to sit down. As you do, everyone give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
This would be an effect against being charmed. A save against being charmed.
Ooh, I have advantage.
17.
Great.
Y'all remember you also have the stone of memory acuteness. Now I don't know who is holding on to that stone,
Let me consult the bag.
which would give you
I
advantage.
am.
For
Yes, on my
allies.
Ooh, then
All
I'll
creatures
roll again.
within 50 feet advantage on spells. Oh.
Still 17.
Everybody-
is my
That's
bad.
not
Yeah,
spells.
so
Spells against being
everybody.
charmed.
So we do all have advantage. Then.
You all have advantage. Yeah.
Yes. I got a 22.
Okay.
I got, depending on my D10, I got a 17.
Okay. Yeah. So you all pass. This was an effect of charm person specifically. So Revo sits down on this chair and kind of waits for your reaction to that spell.
That means we're aware, right? Because
Yeah. Since you all passed, you're aware that charm person is cast on you. Please have a seat.
This is kind of uncomfortable, but we could have just been friends normally.
Oh, that. Oh, I'm so sorry. We just have that just in case people come sniffing around. Generally, it works. I just forgot to turn it off. That's on me. That's on me.
Can I do an insight on whether that's true or not?
Sure.
Coming from.
14.
She is kind of lying. She just doesn't trust you all the way. Yeah.
Okay. Understandable.
So it wasn't
Hold on.
nefarious
Let me see what I-
necessarily. She's just trying to make sure that you all can be trusted.
Never mind. I can't do that secretly.
Anyway, she crosses
Yeah,
her legs. What are you?
Cast charm person back. No, I'm just kidding.
What exactly brings you sniffing around when the moon covers the sun? Exactly. And she like winks at you.
I laugh. I laugh awkwardly, but like genuinely.
Well, I asked a question. She looks at all three of you. I still have no idea who you are.
Oh,
I am Sir Horace. I bow.
yes.
And this is Glitter.
Pleasure to meet you. Say, you don't happen to be from a particular village.
Avery forcing my punishment into Glitter.
I was going to bring the village up, but
That's Avery. That's
yes, I guess it might sound
No,
odd
no,
to hear
no,
someone
I'm not
else.
gonna have Glitter like rat you out. No, no, no.
yeah.
And she's like, a particular village of halflings. Mhm. Yes.
Yes.
We don't have
One
to go into.
most people forget. I wink.
Yes, of course. Yes. Interesting that you happen to remember when you were supposed to forget, but perhaps that's something that we can explore for another time.
My mind is a trap. Nothing can get in.
That's,
So.
that's true. He's honestly more. It's surprising how much he remembers, except when he doesn't.
Let's cut to the chase. Why should I trust you? Why should I tell you what we know? Why should I let you help us? We're doing just fine on our own.
Oh, honestly, we don't really have a reason. We're just here to help.
Oh, so you're just free hands for us to use as we please?
Well, maybe not as you please. I think there's certain things we will and won't do.
Yeah, I mean,
in general,
whatever.
In general, we're here to help.
I mean,
We're not butlers
I
or
live
anything.
by the rule that I'll try everything once.
That's true. That's true. There was this druid.
She stands up on the chair and then stands up on the table. So she's a little taller than you are now, and she says, "Are you willing to kill the king?"
Oh, good. We've got good news. That was already our plan.
Oh, excellent. Well, welcome to the eclipse. That's our only goal.
It's gonna phase. No, friend, we're fine. All right.
Oh, well, that's just great. And she holds out her hand, to shake it, to shake each of yours.
I shake her hand and finally introduce myself as Jeatz.
It's Beppo Barnaby.
Beppo Barnaby. What's my brother's name? What?
Oh my
What do you
God.
mean? My little. How? Okay.
Oh my
okay.
God! Yes,
That's not just.
Just wanted to be sure. Yes, Beppo. We love Beppo.
Yes, Beppo. Listen, if we tried to bring Beppo, wanted to.
We did.
My brother
just couldn't.
belongs in the village. He is far too young to be out adventuring and risking his
Beppo
life.
is a legendary warrior.
Listen, Beppo.
Really with a sword.
People will know his name.
Beppo stabbed me, actually.
Okay,
Yeah, he
well,
carved
you probably
he carved
deserved
these
it.
tattoos into us.
No, I mean he just beat me in a fight.
Okay, you're clearly lying. I have no idea how you know
Okay,
my
he's
brother.
not a warrior now, but
wants
heads
to
up,
strangle a man with his two
I did
bare
give him a sword when we left, so he might be a warrior when you go back.
I mean, also to be fair, I don't know how I know your brother, so
Well,
Okay.
at least at least the village enchantment kind of worked.
To be more clear, none of them know the village exists. Oh, they only know it because of me.
Ah,
That's true, that's true.
Okay.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
very
It seems
Yes,
like maybe
and-
it's for
and
the best
just
that two
us.
of them don't really know my brother.
But even
Yes.
even
You
with
seem
the
okay,
memory
Sir
the
Horace.
memory spell,
I've been told
we-
the legends of him.
I pass down the stories.
I mean, I could know and right.
Okay, you
Villages,
cut out, Kim.
villages we pass by will sing songs of him.
I look at Horace and I'm like, well,
You cut out again. You gotta fix. Yeah, you gotta. You gotta turn off audio suppression or something. It's.
Damn it. I pull out. I go. Well, I guess I could remember it, and then I pull out a line of crystal meth, and then I just snort crystal.
What is that? Okay, yeah, okay. Roll me a wisdom save if you're gonna snort the powder.
Okay. Oh, Legendarius, don't you dare fuck me. Oh, a 19. Wait, before we go anywhere on this.
You cut out again, Caleb.
Let me see if I can add anything to it.
Okay.
Because I'm at a 19 right now, and I want to top it over. Okay. Oh yeah, 23, baby.
Okay. That's interesting. You're doing this at this point, but I'll allow it. Wow, I'm breaking out the music, folks.
Hell yeah.
Who named these
Jeatz,
people?
you yeah, it's Jeatz, you take a whiff, take a big sniff of these crushed up gemstones, and you are transported back in time.
Do I go real wide-eyed? Like,
yeah, like your pupils dilate, they're huge as you're recalling this. So this is sometime, as you recall, about a year after your mother issued her first warning to you about why she had to go. So you're moving through the foothills along the hardened earth south of the big city. You left your cousins and aunts and uncles all behind, much to your protest. Overhead, you see a Solarian riding what looks like a dragon pass close by you. Your mother takes you and your father veering off the road to an unassuming rocky outcropping. And just when it looks like this path will end, it somehow keeps going on just a little longer. Your feet hurt, you're crying, but your mother urges you to stay silent. She kneels towards you in the way that she always does to comfort you. And she says, "Dearest Jeatz, you must keep going on a little longer. Let's play a game. Quiet Mouse. I've beaten you every time, but maybe you can win this one." And after
Mom.
after saying that, you hear your father shout in the distance, some ways behind you. He says, "Shit, it's a Solarian. They weren't supposed to be that close behind us." And you nearly come back to, but you're sucked back in, and you do recall all of the moments in Burkrin, Beppo included.
Can I before I do that, as my dad said, shit, I just Tuesday at 3:40, and that they're supposed to therapy, but they're not.
What? No. No.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, so Beppo. Yeah, I remember Beppo.
Yeah. So with that, you come back having remembered that particular thing about running from the Solarian in the mountainside, and then also just all of Burkrin comes back to you, fighting, or I guess discussing with Beppo if he should come along, and all that, and being taken out into the woods.
Oh yeah. Whoa. Yep. It's going to be hard for you to believe this, but I do remember Beppo. I remember everything.
How? Well, that's off. What is that stuff? That's awfully convenient for you to say that now.
Let me get into that.
It's what I'd consider a plot device. You want in on this? You want in on this? Yeah. Let's get in on this. And I give him a bump.
All right. Horace, go ahead and roll me a wisdom save.
18.
Okay. With an jeez, I should have just. Okay.
We just walk into our place.
What a perfect time for us to further the plot with our memory.
Okay. With an 18, you are in the wild. This was soon after Captain Leander's disappearance, for which you were framed but ultimately absolved of. You find yourself walking on a patrol with Bronto, whom you despised, and you're walking by a particularly dark part of the forest, and out of the corner of your eye you see something move, its eyes glowing red, and you see Bronto looks over and mutter something under his breath. Roll me a perception check to see if you can catch what it was that he said as you're trying to recall this memory. With a 21, you hear him whisper under his breath, "Shit, that can't be Leander." And he goes back to patrolling as if nothing happened.
You said that can't be Leander?
Yeah. But you know that he's lying at this moment.
Right.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Glitter, Almyre, I guess if we're all doing it.
Yeah, how many bumps do we have left?
What's her name? I forget her name because there's
Riva.
Revo. R-E-E-V-O.
I need to rename her. Don't change her name. The Sovereign Jizz.
That's pretty good.
So you had 8, now you're down to 6. So
Revo, you wanna? I think this would be impolite.
Just tell me what it is. I'm not. You both spaced out really hard there, and I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to get that way in front of people. I don't know. Yeah, you were out for like a good 3 minutes, both of you. I don't know. I just let it happen.
It's just some crystal we found in caves in Hammerhold, down deep. In the dwarf caves.
Well, what does it do exactly?
You know the hammer holders. Yes, you probably be familiar with them.
Yeah. My village hadn't seen them in quite the long time. Something was down there, huh?
Well, maybe I
We
forgot.
found them dead.
Oh, they're dead. Cool. I guess I assumed as much.
Ghosts, though.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Not anymore, but they were.
They were good. Well, I hope they had a happy ending.
I don't know. Mixed feelings about that one. The daughter, yes, but father, no.
You hear Ball just giggle a little bit on your chest.
I try to silence him.
Okay, so you guys now have 6 doses left, by the way. Just so what is
is
it?
there
What does it
anything
do?
you want to remember?
What does it do? No.
No.
I'm
She's
good.
a problem. She's a problem. No.
No. She like reaches out, but I'm tempted.
Put it away.
Pascal, I don't usually endorse this, but you know, when in Rome, would you like to partake?
You get the sense that he says no, but you get the sense that it wouldn't matter for him. There's probably nothing that he needs to remember.
I look at him and go,
All the
are you telling me that you remember everything?
he shakes his head very slowly.
Can I
Yeah.
It's an 18.
An 18, even your worst days, Jeatz.
Oh god.
And some of the dirty stuff.
Oh god, this dirty. Pascal, you remember the dirty stuff?
He shakes his head or nods very slowly.
Those eyes have seen so much pain.
Yeah, they get way wider than they normally do.
Can I if I don't know, if you blow the powder, does it make the memories go away? How do we?
Okay, so this powder seems to restore memories? Does it create false ones? Like, what's going on here?
I mean, I don't know. They seem pretty correct. I'm wondering. It seems like there's this whole memory thing going on in.
Right.
And so what I'm curious is if it seems like maybe they just get rid of that problem, but it's not like unilateral because that would be too convenient.
Interesting. Would you mind if I had one of my people look at it? Hank is quite adept with kind of dealing with the memory charms that we're facing from Melchior. So would you mind if... you don't have to give it to me now, but letting Hank take a look. I think he could probably do some good work with this stuff.
Of course. Is Hank of the kind of guy who partakes? I mean, he could remember some good memories.
Hank's really straight edge. He's actually, and you didn't hear this from me. He's ex-Solarian. He got deprogrammed.
So he can tell you about the therapy. He probably didn't go to therapy. That's why he got kicked out.
Yes. No, it kind of sounds like he did go to therapy. That kind of seems like where this goes.
Do you know Jordigan Duskweaver? Are you familiar with that name?
Oh yes, I was going to ask about him.
Yes, I met him in therapy.
Oh, okay. Well, no, you didn't. But he's okay. So he's the one that founded the Eclipse. Through meditation, he was able to figure out a way to sort of block the memory charms. Now, it doesn't necessarily erase them, but it made him aware enough, and then he taught kind of the rest of us how to do it. And he was a prisoner of Hank's one time, and Hank actually was the one that took his eyes, Jordigan's eyes.
Was I a prisoner of Hank? I start questioning everything I know.
No, Hank's been with us for quite a long time, so unlikely. But he got deprogrammed, so he still has all of his abilities as a Solarian, but he is a defector of sorts. So he kind of stays inside. He doesn't want any of the other Solarian potentially recognizing him. So bit of a shut-in, but he's a good man.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, good for Hank. Good for Hank.
But yeah, he's a whiz with arcane trinkets. Anyway, well, you seem like good people. Do you want to see the airship?
Oh, I look over at.
You have an airship?
Yeah, they have an airship.
Almost. Well, follow me. And I think with that,
how do you almost have an airship? We're just missing the air.
Well, you'll see.
No, I think the air is in abundance. You should.
Okay. All right. You're just pulling my leg. Okay, follow me.
We're just gonna go out this door and we just air.
And she, yeah, maybe you have a hard time conceptualizing what that might mean exactly, but she pulls like a secret lever underneath the table, and a door opens up on this wall next to her. And she walks into the warehouse. And I think with that, we'll take a little BRB, maybe? I'll be right back, folks.
Okay.
and welcome back. So Revo asks if you want to see the airship, and she pulls a little lever underneath the desk, and a secret door opens up that leads into the warehouse here. So as you all walk in, I'll just delete that. This is what you see. So you kind of walk in behind this desk, and right here, this is actually a gantry. That's what they're called. So you're underneath it unless you go up the stairs.
Okay.
And she walks in and she says, "Well, this is it. This is the airship. She doesn't quite fly just yet, but she's getting there. One of our members, May, she actually has been helping us get parts to make it happen. I don't think there's actually an airship on the material plane yet. The Gith have been very kind of secretive with their technology over the years, but May has become kind of buddies with them, and they've given her bit by bit technology, and it's enough to get this sucker off the ground. We're just missing two crucial pieces, but we can talk about that later. She walks over to this very tall gentleman clad in Solarian-esque armor, but it is plate mail. He looks at you all as you walk in, and he says, voices are hard, y'all. The name's
some people like stutter. Okay.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I see Revo has entrusted you with being brought in the Eclipse.
I guess so. We're happy to help.
Please make yourselves at home. What's ours is yours generally. Just ask before you take it.
Okay.
But yes, I'm the main arcanist, as it were, being Exurbia and all that. I know my way quite well around magic stuff, so, if you've got a question about that kind of thing, just feel free to ask.
Oh, maybe I'll pick your brain if you'd like. I'm very well versed in the magic.
Oh, excellent. Yes, I actually have a project that I'm working on that I could quite well use your help on.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
And as you look around, you see standing up on the gantry here on the staircase is a familiar face. This is Mira, the one whom you saved from the tower. And she says, "Oh, you made it! I've only just got here. I'm kind of the newest member. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that they even let me in the first place. But you're here. I kind of didn't expect to see you again. I thought you all would, kind of kick the bucket, or maybe not make your way here or something."
Hey, you saw how we threw down on that tower above. You should have known we could have handled ourselves and made it back here.
Well, yeah, but you kind of take on big threats, so I wasn't quite sure. And she jumps down and comes over to give you all a hug.
Well, regardless, it's good to see you, Mira. Glad you made it safe.
Yeah, I didn't actually end up going to see my parents. I had kind of a scare, with the Solarian, and so I figured it's probably best if people in Beltide didn't get the opportunity to see me, so I just kind of beelined it here.
That's probably pretty smart, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah, but I in fact, it was just yesterday that they allowed me in. Revo is extra nice. Kind of surprised I found them, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I'm so happy to see you. And with that, with a crack, you see someone appear standing on the tip of this ship. And she looks remarkably like your aunt, Jeatz.
Oh. Cool. I don't say anything.
Okay. So
Just trying to play it cool, y'all.
Jeatz, that kind of looks like is that your aunt?
Shut up.
Hello, who are you?
So with that, Riva walks
That's also
over.
a very weird thing to say, Horace. You don't just walk up to people and say, "Who are you?"
Well, I'm getting to know everyone. We're joining the society, the Eclipse Society. We gotta know who we're dealing with here.
So with that, Revo kind of runs over a little bit and she says, May, you made it back. Oh, what, did you get what you were looking for? And May says, no. But I know where to get it. And she looks around at the three of you and she says, who are these new folks?
Well,
We're family. But he might be family.
can you not? This, bro.
I'm sorry. We don't know much about you, and I'm just excited to learn more.
This is kind of a weird. Well, you kind of stole the thunder. You did this. Can we?
Yeah, family, huh? What's that about?
I look at her, and I change my eyes to gold. But I try to do it so where only she sees it.
Yeah. Well, she's looking at you in the eye, and she raises an eyebrow, and she says, you must be Benny's kid, huh?"
Yeah.
Well, pleasure to meet your acquaintance. And she jumps down, and
It's nice to meet a family member.
she ignores that comment and kind of walks over to Revo, and kneels down. And you guys can kind of overhear this conversation because May doesn't seem like she's nonplussed that you guys are here. She says, "Well, I couldn't get the arcane projector that we were looking for, but I know where to find it. It's kind of on this isolated floating rock, and you know, I just need one more trip to go back and get it. Then we'll be ready aside from the battery itself."
I look over to Horace and I'm like, so the thing they need to make their ship fly is on a floating rock. That's kind of ironic.
That's pretty good. If only they had another airship together.
Whoever wrote this story is very, very good.
But well, Revo, are you sure the crew's ready to steal the dragon heart? Yeah, I think we're ready. Do you think you're gonna have the reprojector back by the time that we're ready to steal it? Because we're not coming back from that kind of situation. And May nods her head kind of solemnly, and she says, "Yeah, I'll have it."
We have a dragon heart if you need a dragon heart. I mean,
Well, Revo turns around and she says, "This isn't just any dragon heart. This is a very, very rare artifact. It's the preserved heart of an ancient dragon. It's been perfectly encased in a crystal itself, and it's meant as a gift for King Melchior himself, but it's passing through Marshfen tomorrow morning, very early, and it's vital we have it because it's the only thing that can power a ship of this size. Smaller airships, I'm sure, could probably get by on whatever it is you have, but this is more of a vessel
every
equipped
big
for
airship
war."
has a dragon heart encased in crystal.
Well, if you were listening to what I said earlier, Sir Horace, you would know that, as far as I'm aware, this is the only airship on the material plane.
I guess.
Sorry, that was needlessly sassy.
I haven't been
I'm
here
just
in
a little
years, so
nervous.
I'm just... It's been a long time.
Did I do something wrong, Horace?
She seems cold and
Well,
standoffish.
Blanket is what I was going to suggest, but yes, that's probably not going to be solved by a blanket.
You could try. Maybe she'd warm up. In
I-
two ways.
Ooh.
That was a good one, Horace.
I'm
guess
just gonna take a look at the airship, and I'm gonna take off my old cloak while I wear my my new one. And while she's talking, I'm gonna like kind of like put it around her.
What the fuck are you
Die.
doing?
He's kind of awkward. I know.
Your
You
friend's
look
got
cold.
problems.
He's not my
I'm
friend.
sorry.
He's my brother.
We just snorted some crystals, so I'm
Yes,
I'm a little off.
We're remembering all kinds of things.
I see. Yeah, Hank leans over to you, Jeatz, and he's like, please excuse her being so cold. She's lost a lot, so, if you were trying to insinuate that, you're some kind of family member of hers, understand that might be a pain point.
You've lost your mother too.
Well, have I? I'm...
Well, May, but
Oh.
have you?
Well,
May, we've met May's mother, right? Like we know that
that's
she's not dead.
that's Aunt Reyna. Yeah. No, May's mother is very much alive. But Hank says, I think my mother's still alive. I kind of am
You
laying
might wanna
low.
call
I
her.
haven't. That's not a bad idea.
Not that she's dead or anything's happened, but you know.
If you have spoken that into existence, I'm going to kill you. Just putting that out.
Hank, I think it's important for all of us to remember. Maybe we should talk to our mothers a little more often. You should call her.
Yes, I'll get right on that. I'll make sure to learn the sending spell and get her a message.
Oh, do you not know it already? That's kind of I thought that all the Solarian did. Honestly, that's my mistake. My mistake.
At one point, perhaps I did, but no, I'm a little rusty on that particular aspect.
Well, you could always just try to send me a message, and then we could.
And then we'll find your mom.
Well,
Are you a mom finding service? Is that what's going on here?
yes, we
Is
are.
that how you make your gold?
Well, we're not trying to save the world. We do this in our downtime. We find
see.
moms and give them messages.
I see.
We are the moms I've lost. Nothing. Never mind.
We're working on it.
Dropping
It'll
the
work
bit, I see.
someday.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
We're part of the Moms I've Lost Foundation. Yes, that's our group.
I've lost my mom foundation.
Very good. Yes, I will call my mother. I don't need you to remind me to do that, but I do appreciate the reminder this time.
Well, actually, this is gonna come as a surprise. That's actually why we're here. Your mother sent us.
Your mother's dead.
Okay.
I was like, we can go now. We finished.
That's a good joke. That's a good joke. So now
Thank
you are also involved in the. If I'm trying to contact my mother and she's dead, I will also kill the both of you.
Well, I mean, that's. What did I do? I've only done that.
You're making a joke, but understand the stakes of this jest.
Jeatz,
I can't believe a joke is going to get me killed. Wait, yes, I can. That's exactly how I expect it to go.
glue his feet to the floor.
Okay, anyway,
What's that on the bottom of my shoe?
yes,
That way he can't find his mom, and then he can't kill us.
there has to be a point where he assumes she's dead, Horace. Although at this point, I don't know.
Okay. So you guys are all getting acquainted, but Revo kind of walks over to you guys and she starts explaining things. So basically, what's happened is the Eclipse is ready to go take on King Melchior. She kind of explains that for some reason all of his advisors seem in an uproar, and so it's kind of the perfect time to strike. And then they were already working on an airship anyway. Again, that is because May has been traveling to the astral plane, and the Gith Zerai have been allowing her to take some tech back with her, as she's proved herself a very capable warrior.
May I ask, how are they keeping this airship a secret?
Hank pipes
Big
up.
warehouse, or?
Hank pipes up and he says, "It's a very complex magic to disguise this. The doors do generally stay closed, but if people wander in, at least within the few feet of the door, they won't see anything but a warehouse full of boxes. So kind of a illusory terrain turned to kind of this a facade, if you.
I look at Forks and I'm like, that's kind of cool.
Hence why we have the office to charm people so they don't walk in the front door anyway.
Well, wait. If you said that, May has been going into the astral plane. Where?
Yeah. Right. Part of changeling thing. Plane shift, going to the astral plane, that kind of thing.
Do you ever? Well, I mean, I just recently figured out how to do that as well. Do you need to go back? I mean, we could go together with my friends, and is there anything we can get from there that might make this easier?
May looks over to Revo and says, "Could you explain, please?" So Revo pipes up and she says, "So, from what May is telling me, we have maybe a few options. If you guys are really willing to help, it seems May, and the way that she does, is kind of saying that you can come along with her. But if you do that, it would make a very kind of tight timeline for you to get back in time for the ambush. May could also go on her own, and that would give you more time to set up for the ambush itself. Then maybe get some intel. From what May told me, she'd have to leave now, basically, for the ambush in the morning. So you have two options. You can go to the astral plane to help May get the arcane reprojector, and then come back, and it'll be basically time for the ambush. Or you can let May go alone, and you can spend that time here gathering intel, setting up for the ambush, that kind of thing.
So we can get a long rest or spend spell slots. I see. Gentlemen, what do you? Well, not gentlemen. Man and madam.
lady. As much as I know it's probably the smarter decision to stay here and set up, I have always wanted to see the astral plane.
Okay.
Well,
Horace?
we've been to 2 planes so far. Why not a third?
I go with me.
Well,
I don't know that it's going to be that scenic, my lady. It's... May said it's just a floating rock in the astral plane. Now, I'm sure it will still be beautiful, but it's not going to be like anything grandiose.
I mean, isn't it just a vast expanse?
From what May has told me, yeah, it's just kind of nothing. But it's pretty.
Kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
This dragon heart and encased in crystal sounds pretty sick, so I'm ready to go. If you guys want to, right?
It's whatever. It's honestly whatever.
Well,
they want to do.
astral plane it is.
Okay. Astral plane it is.
Okay. All right. So Revo says, okay. Well, is there anything that that you want to do before you go? May kind of needs to leave now, so but it seems like maybe we might have a little time before we go. I will say that the ambush is going to happen right outside of the warehouse. Thankfully, we got some intel saying that the shipping route is going to be coming right in front of our door, so that's where we'll launch the assault.
Okay.
Are you afraid that it, by launching from this location, that you'll give away your location?
Well, the goal is to launch the assault, steal the Dragonheart, stick it in the ship, and fly this puppy right out of here. Now, we'll have the heat on our tails, we know, but this ship is well armed.
Okay. Well, I guess let's go to another plane.
All right. There is a small issue of the Solarian are going to have some wyverns, but we can deal with that later. That's what the cannons are for. Okay, so is there anything that y'all want to do before going into the astral plane? Because this will basically kind of set up. the rest of the, at the very least, the next session too.
Can I? No, I ain't got shit.
Oh, good.
Okay. No gunpowder, Sean?
Good.
Well,
We don't have any money.
the
Hey,
gunpowder.
hey, Hank.
Are we gonna leave this area? Because the gunpowder was for a different city.
That was to destroy the tower.
Like, if we're coming back to this town, then I'll deal with that later.
No, Riva says no. We'd be leaving Marshven and heading straight
Oh, yes.
for Melchior's tower, basically.
Okay. Yeah. Do you happen to know the place across town, across the road with some gunpowder?
Oh, the gunnery? Yeah, they're a friend. They don't necessarily know what the hell we're doing here, but we're a frequent customer. We did have to equip the ship with gunpowder, so we don't have a ton of it. Enough for the cannons.
What if I look at Horace and I'm like, what if we gave, I don't know, saw if Hank or one of them would go buy the gunpowder for us while we're out, and we just gave them some gold.
I'm not sure how much gold that you have left.
10.
Do you have 10 gold left? We're not going to get any gunpowder with this.
Well, why did you spend so much?
I forgot about the gunpowder, damn it.
That's irresponsible of you.
Okay, how about we...
How much was the gunpowder each?
As you guys are chatting, Hank says, "Oh, listen, I can chip in a little bit. I have some family money. I can chip in about 200 gold with what you've got. That'll get us a small keg."
How much, Almyre? How much do you have that you could chip in?
I have 40. But I'd be willing to chip in 20.
Okay, so that brings our total to 240.
I was kind of thinking more than just a small keg of gunpowder. I
just
fucked up my own plan.
functionally, the gunpowder is this: a small keg is a DC 12 Dex save for 7d6 of force damage in a 10-foot diameter, and it is
Do we know
double damage.
the
on
layout?
structures.
Okay. Do we know the layout of the tower? And is there like docks near the tower in Lusavatus? Or maybe or is there somewhere around the tower that we could maybe place this gunpowder, kind of at the base?
So Mira kind of chimes in, and she basically lays out that the tower itself is very well protected. The tower itself is not connected to the docks, and with how the tower is constructed, a single keg of gunpowder probably won't do too much to the structure. It might, blow some bricks off, but it's not like gonna make it come crumbling down.
How much gunpowder would we need?
Oh, probably like 10 large kegs or more.
Okay,
A lot more, actually. Now that I think about
how much would that be?
Large keg is 500 gold, and that's 10 to 6 of damage.
And we need 10 or more of those.
Sold every item we
Yeah. I'd like to return some potions.
So
Let's go
I
all in.
got it. Okay.
the tower would be protected by
use a
magic as
potion?
well. Just keep that in mind.
I have a
And you
plan.
really don't want us to have fun with gunpowder, do you?
Well, I have
No,
the
here's
price,
what
but I'm
we
not
do,
going to let
guys.
you have the whole tower come crumbling down. If you want to buy enough, I might let you blow a hole in the tower to get in by. But no, I'm not going to be oh, if you have 5,000 gold, that's campaign over because you made the tower come crumbling down.
I think I got this. Okay.
Okay.
We send whoever has the bag of holding in with push invisibility. They take
Right.
it, go in with push invisibility, invisible, fill the bag of holding with gunpowder, come back, we fill kegs here with the gunpowder. We ship it via a cart to
Okay.
Lusavatus, have it blow up around the tower somewhere, maybe we do it away from the tower, so it gives us an advantage to attack the tower while they're distracted. Maybe they send some forces away, or we just blow up and try to damage the tower itself. But regardless, I think sending somebody with a bag of holding and potion of visibility and just filling that bag up with gunpowder.
Well, May needs to leave like now, so you would not have enough time to execute this plan necessarily.
Okay. What if we?
Because you'd have to wait until the
What
shop
if we?
closes.
Okay, everyone. What if we take the bag of holding, we stretch it upon the top of the tower, and then we cut it? It's genius.
Wow, Jeatz, I've never had such a good plan.
Yeah, it worked once, it'll work again.
The hate for Jeatz is back.
Okay. Well, why don't we get some gunpowder? If our friend over here is willing to, Hank is willing to go procure it for us. So everybody
Yeah, I
give
can
him
get
your
a
gold.
Small keg of powder. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I walk over to Hank and I want to give him 300 gold. Sorry, 360 gold.
Oh, okay. To make up the difference for a large keg,
Yes.
20 left.
or okay. So you
I
want
give
him to
him all
buy
I have.
a large keg or 2 small kegs?
Yes, but So a large keg is
what do we wanna-
10 D10 and 2 small kegs would be 270 pence.
I'm just gonna send this in Discord. It's just easier for you guys to read it yourself.
I guess, what are you guys wanting to do with the keg once he gets it? We're going to use that as a way to blow up kind of near the wall.
Oh,
I guess
well,
there's
I
a
can-
wall around the...
No, I can just bring it back here.
Yeah, we'll just put it
unless
on
you
the-
want me to do anything specific with it. But
Yeah, I give him. Let's do 2 small kegs because I feel like 76 times 2 is actually better than 10d6 times 1.
but bigger area.
14d6.
But
And
bigger
higher
area,
DC.
that's true. It's up to you guys. I'm willing to give the rest of my gold up for this.
Two
Let's
smaller
do
ones.
2 small ones.
Okay.
And that way, if we decide that there might be multiple uses in multiple areas, then we can.
That's true. That is very true. And it's not like a wall can pass a DC 12 deck save.
Oh, that's yeah. That's exactly right. That's exactly what I was thinking. All right. Well, order of 2 small kegs. Thank you. And
Okay.
I'll be back soon with those. You'll probably be gone before I get back.
All right. I took my gold out of my inventory.
Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah.
Upset.
So Hank.
I'm
Yeah.
all my
So
gold.
Hank.
Yeah, we're broke again. Quick, let me go sell my sword.
You're broke.
I sold everything on my body.
Okay. Yeah. So with that, Hank walks away. Actually, oh shit! You know, I forgot about the powder. As Hank's walking away, Ree was like, but wait, these guys have some powder that you might be interested in." And Hank does like a heel turn 180, and he's like, "Oh, really? Well, I'll be interested to hear about it."
That's a turn of
I
someone who's
know-
got a problem.
I thought. Wait a minute. I thought you said it was straight edge.
Oh. Well,
Can I
maybe was
investigate
lying.
his nose to see if I can see anything?
yeah, roll me with disadvantage investigation check.
I found some,
Shit, not one.
some lovely plants in Vietnam, didn't he?
He's so straight edge. He smells of I don't know. You get a hint of something maybe bourbony on him, but it's just his cologne.
This guy's clean. Hand it
Okay,
over.
so Hank starts kind of as you hand him the powder, he does a quick check on it. Just made 20s. Okay, you did okay. Then he's like, well, this stuff seems to be able to affect memory charms. See, that's actually quite good. See, this thing I was working on, I like to call it the counter charm. You see, it resonates counter to the memory altering magic, and we've tuned it perfectly, but the problem is that it lacks strength. But if we had something that could boost its frequency so it's less suppressed by the memory magic, we'd really have something special on our hands. And I think this just might do the trick. Seems like you've got maybe six-ish doses here. I won't presume that you are going to give it to us, but I would ask perhaps that you hand it all over. And
can I do an insight on whether I would even have a use for the rest of this?
Sure, yeah.
The 25.
Okay, with a 25, Revo chimes in, and with a 25, I'll tell you that you know this to be truthful. Revo says, "But Hank, some of those doses could go to actually helping deprogram people in Marshfen. Like if we, kind of made a tool with it, perhaps we could just help people in Marshfen, just like, forget that Melchior was supposed to be king. Bring back their memories of when there was civil unrest and we actually did have protests against Melchior. We could bring that back." And so Hank looks over to y'all and says, "Well, seems perhaps you've got a choice. You could give some to me, some to her, all to me, all to her. Assuming you wanted to give it up in the first place." But Jeatz, you also with the 25 would know that you don't really have a use at this point with this powder beyond just snorting it yourselves.
Tell you what, we've got 6 left. Why don't I hold on to 2? I'll give each of you 2, and then use them as you see fit.
Okay. Well, that's
Just in case, I'm just gonna hold on to 2 just in case we need to.
okay. And if I should be able to further empower the counter charm if you feel like at any point you might want to share more with me, but that's respectable. I understand.
Okay. I mean, look at Horace as just, and Almyre as if like, did I make the right call here?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right, we'll tally ho.
Okay. So with that, Hank walks away to go buy the gunpowder. Looks like Revo is over here at this kind of Arcanist table doing whatever. Mira is just kind of looking around, helping with this and that, kind of move things around the warehouse, that kind of thing. And May walks over to the 3 of you and she says, "Okay. You ready to go?"
Yes.
All right, and she reaches out for your hand, Almyre, and your hand, Jeatz. Grab on, and you make a little circle, and she starts this arcane chant, and you feel yourselves pulled by your navel through the weave, and before you know it, you
Counterspell. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's fucking kidding. I'm sorry.
No, that's good. That's good. Okay. You find yourselves. Sorry, I forgot to cover that up. You find yourselves on the astral plane. So you guys end up over here. As you look around, the first thing that you notice is that you're on a barren boulder floating through basically nothingness. Any direction you look far off in the distance, you can kind of make out swirls of color and starlight kind of flickering as if it's a really dark night on the material plane or in the Feywild. And all of you can kind of feel that whatever thirst or whatever hunger that you had kind of goes away. You don't feel the need to eat or to drink. Kind of like the achiness of your joints goes away just a little bit. Perhaps this place can even protect you from aging as well.
Do I feel like it's a place out of time?
Yeah, you definitely get that sense.
Well, that's wonderful. I guess we don't really have to hurry back. We can just
That
come
does
back
not
right
mean that-
when.
that does not mean the
shit was
time is
getting
not
out.
passing on that
joking.
truthfully.
I just wanted to fuck with you.
Okay,
It was
so
like,
yeah.
shit, wait a minute.
Okay, so yeah.
Well, if we don't leave, then nobody dies.
Right. Yeah, we could just we could stay here forever, don't you think?
We could build our life here, literally.
Ugh.
Okay, so
What was? Shit, sorry, what was it?
sorry, did someone say?
No, I heard Killer went like, oh.
Oh yeah, just that. Just okay, so as you're looking around, you see that there's what appears to be a broken down dinghy. It looks like there's some tubes or some wires that are kind of wrapped around it that don't really appear to be doing anything. On this particular boulder, there's some dead trees, and linking this boulder to another, you see this kind of rickety bridge here, on the far side of which is an altar of some kind, and on the far side over here, you see what appears to be a cabin. This kind of run down, but it does maybe appear that someone is living there currently. If everyone wants to maybe roll me a perception check to see if
Wait,
you
a
see
rundown what?
cabin.
Cabin. Okay.
Perception?
Yeah.
Yep.
Perception is
Ooh,
great.
25.
15.
Oh, my 21 feels not important now.
Okay. Horace and Jeatz, you clock immediately that there is someone, if not two people, inside the house. You can kind of see them moving about.
Can I just go knock on the door?
May, before you start walking, May holds you back. And she says, so, got some intel about these folks?
Okay.
They might kill on sight. They're Githyanki. They're quite hostile.
Well, if we knocked on the
Oh,
door, then went
do-
invisible, then they can't see us, so they can't kill on sight, right?
What's the
they're-
relation
You
of
didn't say they were going to
Githyanki?
kill on sound. Huh?
All right, throw him off the edge.
I'm just trying to connect with my family.
Do you say that out loud?
I do. I'm sorry, my humor is just.
Wait, you do or don't?
No, I don't. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
actually.
It would have been fine if you did.
I guess now that we know the I guess we know Githyanki, but does the astral plane have any connection with the Fae? We have friends. We Githyanki friends. Well, I wouldn't call them friends. Acquaintances.
May says, I try to not think about the wild too much. So I
Okay.
don't know.
Pascal, could you reach in and maybe somehow send a message to them, to send a message to their Githyanki friends here in the astral plane, saying that we're good? Does it work that way? I'm not sure.
I feel like that's a lot of sending. Wait, can we find his mother?
Yes, let's find the Githyanki's mother.
Oh, okay. No, the Githyanki mother.
May, do you have any information about their moms?
No. All I know is that they were stranded here. They got scammed out of a part or something. Well, they have it here, but they're stranded now. So we just need to get that part and get back.
Why don't we help
as soon as we can.
Help them out.
Could we just take him back?
Um,
Wouldn't that make them happy?
the problem is that the Githyanki kind of see themselves as a superior race to everyone else, Githzerai included, and I'm not sure that they'd be so willing to accept our help. If anything, they'd kill us, strip us of anything that we had that can maybe help them get out. I'm not saying
I believe in the power of friendship at this gun I found.
if we can talk a Solarian to doing some therapy twice a week, we can talk into some Githyanki to come into us.
That's true. That's true. I get.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh my god.
Were you about to do a little joke there?
Yes, I. Can I do a perception check?
Yeah. Yeah. You,
Okay. Okay.
what for me? Why?
I'll tell you if I do well. A 17. Does it smell like vanilla around here?
No, it
Oh.
doesn't really smell like anything.
Doesn't really. If I go up to the house, does it smell pleasant at all?
Well,
I
do
see
you
you.
want to move from where you are now?
No.
I just want to walk up, just close enough to smell. I want to sneak up.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check. We'll move your token first and tell me
What
what.
is this, like a torch over here to the left? What's this yellow dot?
This is a small altar.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go hide right here. I'm gonna use my inspiration, which you're gonna be so mad I used it once I finish my joke.
Horace and Jeatz, roll me a dexterity saving throw as you cross the bridge.
Oh, that's a 19 on my stealth, but
That's a 19.
Of course,
God, please
the bridge is a
don't.
little rickety, but you have no problem crossing
That's
it.
a nat 20.
19, close to failing.
I said it's a little rickety. I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
That was a natural 20.
Okay, let me roll for May. Bring up her.
Was May coming with us? I wasn't trying to bring everybody with us. I was just trying to sneak up and smell the side of the house. It's
Why do you want to smell
Out
the
of
side
Caution.
of
Out of
the
caution,
house?
I'm gonna go behind you and hide behind the rock. Just
That's
to
fine,
take
I
him
just-
out. So
May
you don't
is
get ambushed by
also-
yourself.
I mean, May is also going to cross the bridge. Ooh, okay.
okay, so my stealth was a 19, I believe.
She starts to cross the bridge, but you see her hit a bunk plank and she starts to fall through, but she disappears and reappears on the land, on the rocks.
Nice.
Shoot, he's a missy step on that.
So she rolled a 9 on her dice, so it wasn't good. Okay, and Almyre, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
You all don't have to come with me.
What's
Why are you
what
following me?
Just in case something happens.
to 21.
21. Okay, yeah, you get across just fine.
You're gonna do
okay,
some magic
so-
bullshit and
so
then fill your
I
wild
just-
magic save.
Listen,
so
I don't
just
want
gotta
to
be
do
here just in case.
anything. I'm not casting any spells. I just was trying to see if it smelled like vanilla or smelled nice.
Okay, so
Is he
let
yelling
me.
that?
Okay, so let me do this. I'm going to just the brushwork. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna reveal the house a little bit here. So there's a window right here, Jeatz.
Uh-huh.
So this is kind of what you can see on the inside.
Okay.
You see two
Oh,
gith.
Jesus Christ, they're hideous.
Yeah, yeah, they're pretty bad looking. You see two of them kind of standing around. One of them, it appears, is maybe reading a book. The other one is kind of fiddling with this pile of wood here by the window.
Okay. Okay, and how's the general air around the house smell, Avery? That's the whole point of what we're doing.
It doesn't smell like vanilla.
that's-
You don't smell anything except for these
Okay.
plants next to you. Is kind of they're a little fragrant, but no, not vanilla, and they're kind of
Okay,
like alien to you. They look like
Okay.
maybe they do originate on the astral plane.
Okay, I walk back to my friends and I'm like, I've got bad news, guys. I don't think that this is a Githyanki candle store.
Oh my God. All right. Good
You know,
day, guys.
It's probably why.
That-
Thank you, Avery. Thank
that-
you.
Oh my god. Well, at least you got some information out of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Jeez Louise.
Anyway,
Okay.
so
He was,
that's
he
what I
was really
wanted to
pushing
do.
hard for that joke there.
Yeah, that might be the hardest.
Avery required everyone to want me to do what I did not invite anyone to come with me.
Well, I'm not gonna stop Sean and Austin from choosing to follow you.
don't know what you're gonna do.
I was just trying to smell the house.
I'm on Sean's side. That you were gonna cast some spell and then fail your.
You could have
magic
failed your
sword.
stealth check. They could have come out and then killed you.
Okay. Yeah. So the rest of you,
Jeatz,
yeah, you've got.
Get back here. Or are you gonna stand there? Wait, could you guys disguise yourselves as one of the Githyanki we saw in the Fey?
I guess I could. I don't think that
I technically have.
could.
Well, couldn't May? You're related, right?
Well, May, just because I've seen something doesn't mean that May has seen it. That's not how this works.
Well, I'm not sure if she's a Githyanki, so she might have seen a Githyanki, just not one from the Fey. May, can you turn to a Githyanki?
No. She whispered like the wind is kind of loud, but she whispers.
I see her mouth move, and then like 30 seconds later, no.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I don't know if you guys want to try to change it to the Githyanki and try something to get what we need. Maybe invite them. I guess maybe we can tell them we can take them to friends and to bring them back to the Feywild.
Sure.
I want to make it clear that just because these are Gith does not necessarily mean that they know the people in the wild, but also
Well, no, but they would
they're-
they don't have a community anymore. They're stuck here for how long?
May didn't tell you, so you're not sure.
Well,
So they could know the Gith from the wild as well. That said, Gith just exist on the astral plane. So while they might be stranded here, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're just without community. And like there are Gith cities, both Githyanki and Githzerai.
let's assume they don't have a community. You know what? Good things happen when you assume. Let's just do it.
Good things, Horace. I don't think that's how the phrase goes.
My mom constantly told me that. I don't know why, but hell, let's do it. Well,
Okay.
I'll just stay behind
do
this
you wanna-
rock and I'll jump
Okay.
in.
So
if I
this
need
is
to.
also, I forgot to reveal it. This is the front door right here.
Who was the Githyanki that we knew there? Trying to look at the name.
And to be
On-
clear, not that it like super matters in this particular context, but the Githyanki are more warring, because they were very aggressive towards y'all in the wild. The Githzerai are much more kind, which is where May got her training from.
You know the name of one of the Githyanki?
I
You
don't
did, but
recall.
Oh god, that was so long ago. I'm trying to.
I've got all of them right here, right next to me.
Oh,
Actually,
you son of a gun! I'm literally.
quickly searches.
Well, Google autocorrected what I my Githyanki to Yianti.
oh, are you checking the website, or where do you keep your notes, Sean?
Oh, I should be checking that. I am
Yeah, can you just search the
on my
website?
Google. I'm on my Google doc that I have for notes.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, should I ask you guys for a history check?
Sure.
No, I'm just gonna ask
That would be
ChatGPT to scrub our website, train it real quick, and then tell me what the name of the Githyanki in one of our things.
All right, everyone, roll me a history check. I mean, it has been like a long time. It was like session
Yeah,
6, I think.
Let's see. When session 1 is when early 2023, middle.
History. Yeah, 26.
12.
Almyre,
it makes
you
sense
see.
that Almyre would remember.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, Almyre, you particularly. I mean, a dirty 20 would have done it, but Almyre, you're like, you can kind of tell that they're kind of struggling to remember the name of the Gith from the wild, but you recall that Esith, the captain of the guard, was the one who you interacted with in Widdershins. There were others, but you did not interact with them at all.
Yeah, no. because she was kind of like going between them, and she was like the mediator, I guess.
Yeah.
Isith. Okay. So if something happens, bring up Isith and see if they might know her.
That's probably the smart move, but probably also dangerous. But whatever. Can't just read our minds.
Remember,
no
good things
idea.
happen when you assume. Let's go.
Okay, well, let's go. Let's do the thing. We got this.
Okay. Are you going to knock on the door?
I turned to Isith. I think that was the whole
Oh,
basis of that
you want
plan.
to
Yeah.
look like Isith. Okay. Who
Yeah.
I believe that you saw?
Yeah, I saw and talked to Isith.
Oh, because you
Oh,
you
wait.
overheard a conversation, I think. Or maybe Horace did. Whatever. We'll just say yeah. You
Wait, when did we meet Isith? I mean, I want to be legit in this. When did we meet Isith?
in Wittershins, you overheard Isith talking to I think Genevieve, if I recall, outside the
Okay, yeah.
inn.
Then all I have to do is see her once, and I'm fine. But as long as I heard her for more of a minute, then I'm good.
Have you
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
seen
You overheard conversation.
Okay, yeah. So I turn to Isith.
Okay. And
And knock on the door.
knock on the door. Okay. So you are now Isith. I'm just gonna change her. Knock on the door, and a Githyanki opens the door, and he says,
Whoa, Isith, is that you? We had prayed for a miracle. But to see your face here now, it is a blessing. For I will
is a
murder you
blessing.
for not coming to save us.
and he
No.
he drops his sword. Oh, there's a lore reason. There's a lore reason. I guess let's go ahead and roll initiative. Then we
Okay.
can figure it out later.
7.
Uh,
Man,
okay.
I thought that.
Oh, you most useless nat 20 ever.
Oh, natural one.
Oh boy. Okay.
Most useless
That
nat
is-
1.
that isn't-
Yeah.
Oh,
That is an
my.
8 though, so
Oh, yeah, you got an 8. Okay. All right. All right. So
I did get a
yeah,
23 in case it matters.
Okay. Yes, we'll mark you down for a 23 because it does matter.
Hey, that's scary. Continue.
I just got lucky. And then one of them. Wow, that's kind of crazy. They rolled like, oh, I guess y'all rolled like shit. So, never mind. Okay, Jeatz, that is, you do start initiative with a 23.
Oh, that's great. I see him attacking me.
Okay, there is the, yes, he pulls out his sword ready to attack.
Oh, and I go, oh, wait, and then I change back into myself.
Oh, okay. As he pulls out a sword ready to attack, accusing you of Isith, wanting to kill you for abandoning him, and he says,
Oh, what is this, Istik? Oh, I'll murder you even more for impersonating one of our kind.
Come on, man. Okay, well that's my action because that's what it,
oh, it takes an action.
it takes an action to turn back to change shapes. And I just really like, listen, we're not trying to like trick you. We just. Oh, hi, Orpheus. Well, I guess technically we were, but that's not the point. We just thought it would be more comfortable if we started with a thing from. Listen, just listen. We need to talk.
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay.
A very difficult persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion. Oh, you boys spending a sorcery point for focus, or because that's a 14. 23.
Wait a second. So if you roll with disadvantage and use a sorcery point to re-roll, do you not
still have to
also
roll.
have to roll with
You're right.
disadvantage?
I did it with disadvantage, so now I'm doing it again. You're right. Sorry. I did it backwards. Like I did it not enough. Oh, that's great. 2 4s. That's a 15. Yeah, I won't do anything. 15.
Okay. Yeah, that is not enough to convince him. He accuses you of deceiving him, also being an istic, which is a non-gith, which is offensive to him. And that is his turn, and he is.
Can I give him a kiss as a free action?
Yeah, you may give him a kiss.
Oh, he's not gonna make it worse.
Can you reveal the shoulder things in the start tracker?
Oh yes. Oh, and I also forgot to add.
Oh.
I'm like,
course they all go there.
I'm just like,
Oh,
and I just give him I just kiss him on the mouth, and I'm like, okay.
And then May has need to roll. This did not roll well. Okay. Yes. Is that the right one? Yeah. Okay. So yes, he's going to swing his greatsword at you thrice.
Right.
Good thing we got them potions.
You remember how I usually don't get hurt in fights? This is not going to be that time.
Okay. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I rolled sequential numbers.
But 3 nat 20s.
No. Okay, that's a 15, 16, and 17.
The 15 misses, the 16 and 17 hit.
Okay, so that's 2.
Wait.
Shield.
I don't have shield. Unless you're shielding.
Oh, damn. No, I can't. It's a self.
I'm going to use Bend Luck on both of those attacks. So I get to subtract a d4 from both of them.
Okay, so 15, 16, 17.
So
you're going to
so
subtract
the
the
15 doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm going to subtract a 3 from the 17 instead of.
Okay, so that makes it a 13. Sorry,
Yes, that
14.
misses.
So that misses. Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to subtract 4 from the other one.
Okay, so he misses all of his attacks.
Like, whoa.
Yeah, he says,
What is this istic magic?
No.
Okay, that is the end of his turn.
Okay.
That takes us to the green guy. He rounds the corner and he says,
What is it, boss?
sees that his boss is getting attacked, and then is going to.
No one's attacked his boss.
Well, sorry, not getting attacked, but someone has offended his boss. If his boss goes to battle, so does he.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can only do that once. So one of those attacks should have hit. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It is a reaction. That would be insane.
Okay. Well, speaking of insane, that is going to be. Let me do math here. 27 damage.
Oh my god. Never mind. I can do this many times as I want in a turn.
I
Christ.
rolled well. Yeah, could have been bad. Okay. The damage dice on this guy are kind of ridiculous. TBH, again, I was throwing this together. CRs, don't trust him.
You said 27 damage?
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Whatever you say, boss. I'm not feeling so good, boss. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so that takes us to the more spindly guy's turn. He's going to Misty Step outside. And actually, how far can he do that? He used 5 feet of movement. So he can go here. May did not make any attempt to hide. but he would not see Horace and Almyre. Did you make a stealth check?
Oh, yeah, it was a 19 on the die.
Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, that's enough for you to be hidden. So he is going to misty step out the door and then make a beeline for May. 10.
Pass by us.
Yeah, he's
we
gonna
can
pass
make
by.
opportunity attack?
Yeah, he's gonna pass by both of you because he is just beelining for May.
Damn, it's gonna be May.
Like,
It's gonna be mine.
What have I got myself into?
he's on fire tonight, guys. He's on
This
fire.
episode.
Get Yankee Candle now. This Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Okay, are you making opportunity attacks?
I'm not. I'm saving my
yeah.
reaction.
Oh. Hell. Sure. Yeah, I'll do it. Sorry, I'm just weighing the outcomes of my attack. Yeah, I'll do that. That is a 17 to hit. Wait. Yeah, it's a 5. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. Can I like not do any damage and just do the trip attack?
Can you just choose to not do damage, even
like,
if you
I
hit?
don't know,
with
maybe
Good
punch him and do like a little bit of damage instead. Like maybe I'll hit him with the butt of like the halberd. or
Yeah.
whatever.
If you want to flavor it that way, you can trip him instead. What's that? A strength save?
Yes.
Because you could just do a trip attack. That's just a thing.
I don't think.
I'd have better if it is. I'd have better luck hitting with my weapon.
Well,
Okay, I mean, that's fine.
He
I'm
hit
just saying.
anyway, but okay.
Yeah.
That's a 10. That's gonna fail.
All right.
So
He
he goes
is
down
knocked down prone.
here. Prone. He says,
Oh, I didn't see there.
and then starts to jab at you with his greatsword.
Hey, stop that!
That's a 13 to hit and an 11. Both are gonna miss.
And miss.
Okay.
And now I use my attack. Since he missed, I can take attack. I know. I only like to hit them while they're down.
Let's see. And then
Check on Jimmy.
okay. And then the third one takes their action, but you do not see what's going on. Okay. And then that will take us to Almyre's turn.
Oh, great.
So far, no damage has been dealt across anyone.
Good. We are going to.
Fireball.
No. Although that does.
Nice if we can talk them out of this.
Yes, I'm going to use momentary stasis on the big guy, and I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. And I lied because Jeatz did get his ass kicked.
Yeah,
For
I
moment.
did take 27.
Okay. Momentary stasis, and what kind of save is that?
Con.
18.
Meets it, beats it. God damn it. So close. Oh, that was my action.
It's not impossible to talk these guys out of it, but you did it bad.
Yeah, I guess well, I tried, but I'm just gonna shout out. Wait! Please! We're not here to harm anybody.
The captain speaks out and he says,
That's rich, coming from someone who was impersonating a friend. And nemesis, more like.
To be fair, that wasn't me.
You're clearly
Kill
with them,
him, not me.
Istik.
and again, Istik is kind of like the term for non-Gith. Okay, sorry.
Listen, I know that this is difficult, but we have to be realistic.
Okay. So okay, that takes us to Horace's turn.
Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to move you.
Are you still doing something, or?
Oh no, yeah, I'm done. It's your turn.
I don't know if Avery was thinking about something.
No, you can go, Sean.
Okay. I guess I'll stand out and look at him and be like, I know it's suspicious, but let's be honest. You Githyanki have tendencies to be, let's say, protective of your own kind, which is great. But we thought it might be best for you to see a familiar face. But we don't want any fight. We want to work together. I'm not sure relationship with Esith, but we can take you to her if that's something you want, if you are willing to work together. If not, then
Okay. And
you'll perish.
And May actually chimes up at this point, because she's up next in initiative, so I'll have her speak up while you're talking. And she says,
And, Yuzik told me you were here, so we can help get you back.
and the big guy says,
Yuzik? Yes.
Horace, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
All right. Persuasion is a 18.
Not quite.
No.
Can I? It hasn't been my turn yet, has it?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Oh wait, hold on. Whenever I'm gonna use Chronal Shift and make Horace reroll.
With advantage, right? So that works.
No.
Why wouldn't it be? Because I had to reroll my disadvantage.
Oh yes. Sorry. If he rolled with advantage, then yes.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh,
hell
my
yeah.
god. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You stammer out the words and you see an alternate timeline where this fight continued, but Horace, you say it in just the right way so that this Githyanki lowers his sword after having, dealt a considerable blow to Jeatz. He looks over at May and says,
Yuzik, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Well, Yuzik is a friend. So please, you may come in and we can discuss the terms of our rescue.
and with that,
You tell your friend not to stop stabbing my ankles, please.
you actually, yeah, he's still kind of like swinging at your ankles with the dagger, and and you see an invisible person suddenly becomes visible standing on top of the rocket. It looks like she's got fire in her hands,
God.
and she says,
Oh my god.
"Damn, I really wanted to fireball these fuckers." And with that, we'll
Almyre, is that you?
Well,
Spitting image.
Fuck it. And with that, we'll end our session. Thanks for watching, folks.
Yeah.